we last saw Troy and his mom Karen at the end of the last season, it seemed like they ended things off on a pretty good note. Troy went live like a month or so ago, and he revealed that him and Karen were doing pretty well. He admitted that his mother just does not know how to express herself in a healthy way when she becomes frustrated, and he was trying to be more accepting towards Karen when it came to that. But it looks like they're already back to beefing once again. When they first got on the show, they had this major fallout and social media war after Zeruiah cashapped Troy's baby mama Yana $100 for her birthday, and when Karen found out about that, she was sitting there talking so much smack on them left and right, and they ended up making up, and now it sounds like they're fighting once again over money. Karen is mad because she asked Troy to loan her $50. He turned her down. She said they're supposed to be so freaking rich. I called my son and I told him that I had an emergency. I need a $50. They told me no, but they want me to go to Florida with they broke asses in a funky house. They can't even afford to live here. No wonder they couldn't give me $50. I should have figured that one out. Not her calling them broke when she's the one sitting there begging them and throwing this fit over $50 freaking dollars. And then she posted and said, "Y'all are right. Zeruiah is the shit starter." And she just kept going and going. She had so much more to say. She said, "I do not like her after I talked to my son. I tried to call her, but she got me blocked. So now y'all see the funky face bitch who she really is." Now Zeruiah is out here catching strays because Troy refused to loan Mama Karen $50. She said, "I'm going through some shit right now, and I asked my son and his funky bitch wife, can they give me $50 because I needed to clear out a bill that was going to be good for everybody. They run around acting like they're rich, but I can't get $50. I'm telling in the world about it, but they're taking her parents out of town in Florida, but I gotta pay my own way." You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they are going to Florida with like all the parents. I wouldn't be surprised if the Life After Lockup camera crew is gonna come right along and film it all. Karen hasn't had custody of Troy all his life. She wasn't there for a lot of his childhood. And Zeruiah, her parents were always there according to her, and they helped raise her son. So I wouldn't be shocked if she feels like she owes them and wants to feel like, okay, let me take you guys on this trip to Florida and cover it to pay you back. And then Karen said, "I hate every last one of you, son of a bitches. I ain't lying. I hate my effing family, all them. They number a bunch of users and liars." And it's always them beefing over money a lot of the times. Like I said, their first big fallout, like when they first came on the show, was because Zeruiah sent Troy's baby mama $100. And you could tell Karen was just upset because she felt like she deserved the money, not Yana. And then there was another fallout one time when Karen asked Troy to, like, I think order or deliver her some food, and they turned her down and she got all upset again, and now we're having this fallout over $50. And then she said, "Fake celebrities. I can't even hardly feed yourself, but y'all running around acting like celebrities." Then she continued to drag Zeruiah and Troy all night long. She said, "I never asked the mofos for nothing one time. $20 now, I updated the 50 and I still can't get it. But they want to run around here like they so mother effing rich, and they're taking her parents out of town and spending a lot of money. I can't even get $50. And they're supposed to be so effing rich. I called my son and told him I had an emergency. I need a $50. They told me no, but they want me to go to Florida with they broke asses in a funky house. They can't even afford to live here. No wonder they couldn't give me $50. Then Troy responded on his Facebook. He said, "Dumb shit. I be talking about this, why my life's on Do Not Disturb. Now I deadass don't got the time for people and their problems. Shit, we all got problems. The hell? I don't owe nobody shit." And then he said that he has a wife, 3 kids, 2 that he's with on the daily, and his son is only 2 months, and formula is $60 effing dollars plus a damn dog. I have a car, full tank of gas, house full of food, etc., which equates to bills, and I have my own personal expenses. I'm not nobody's effing ATM machine. I have my own life and responsibilities. I don't ask nobody for shit. I can't just call the mother effer and be like, hey, I need X, Y, and Z, and don't know what a person got going on. I go to work like a regular person should, so I can sustain and provide for my family and live in society the right way. I'm not in the streets. I'm not selling drugs and firearms. I'm not robbing and hitting licks. No, you cannot have my money. I don't give a F who you is. And if I want to take a trip to Florida next month, then that's what the F I'ma do for Christmas. Here's the thing too, you should be able to say no to a family member asking you for money without being dragged on social media and having all your secrets exposed. I think Troy and Zeruiah kind of learned a lesson when it comes to Karen, from Karen exposing so much of their secrets in the past, that they kind of keep Karen within arm's reach, but they don't keep her too close or tell her too much, because they know the moment that they say no to her when she wants something, that she's going to turn around and do this. And then he said, y'all go entertain Mama Karen. She's having a mental breakdown because she's calling everybody for $50 and she can't get it. But she only mentioned me and my wife because she gets reactions from y'all stupid mother effers. Mind you, my wife don't even know what's going on. She hasn't even talked to her, but she's a shit starter. This lady is 60 years old, clowning for attention for $50. I don't have to give nobody shit. I'm grown as F with my own problems and bills to pay. I literally have a newborn baby. She should be worried about his $60 formula that I have to pay for. I don't give a F. Stop calling my phone with this stupid shit. So that's pretty much it, guys. So it looks like they are back to beefing. I'm sure it's going to be like this for a few days, and then they'll eventually get back on good terms again. But this is just such a freaking toxic cycle. It's exhausting as a viewer seeing all this. So I couldn't imagine having to live like this and have this much family drama on a yearly basis. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching.